Hello my muses, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Musing with Meirys here with a brand new video. Today's video is none other than a little vlog, and it's not any vlog because I am finally doing a reading vlog here on my YouTube channel. I don't know, I feel like I never, well not never, but like I rarely show you my bookish side on this channel, and this is a bookish lifestyle channel, so it's not only about books but like everything in between. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done a bookish video, if you might call it, but yes, I decided why not, right? And I also felt it was a good idea because I am participating in a challenge that I created on Instagram. I am hosting a Books Must Challenge. It's called, well, the hashtag is Books Must Challenge 20. But anyways, the purpose of the challenge was to read 12 books in 12 days, which started December 1st. So the idea was to read from December 1st to December 12th, 12 books, and there's a little giveaway tagged with the challenge, which is $100 in books from your favorite independent bookstore. So yes, that was fun. And yeah, I feel like by the time I upload this video, it's gonna be late for you guys to join. I should have, also kind of said it here on my YouTube, so if you guys wanted to participate, you could. But next time, I swear, every time I have another challenge or readathon, I will definitely share it here on my YouTube as well. But if you don't want to miss any, just make sure to follow my bookstagram / Instagram, just regular Instagram, at Musing with Meirys. I'm gonna put it down here and in my description box as well, so you never miss out on any other content that I'm putting only there on that page. Today I am actually picking up my 9th book for the readathon, which is Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. I read her first, or I don't know if that's her first or second book, The Proposal. It was like a 3.5 stars for me. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like really like great, you know what I mean? Like three stars for me. It's still a good read, but it wasn't like, the best, if I make any sense. I decided to give her holiday book a try, and I've heard amazing reviews on this book, and this is also my Latinx Read 2 book club pick for December, so why not? I think it's the perfect book for this time. So yeah, I'm really excited to pick this one up and give it a try. I did read the first maybe 10 pages a couple of days ago, but I wasn't really feeling it, and I decided to listen to an audiobook instead and pick this one up later. And today it's as good as any day to give it another try, so let's see how this book turns out to be. For me, I usually read, like, I will say my median number will be maybe 50 pages a day. That's like a realistic number of how many pages I read in a day. It usually depends like on the kind of day that I'm having. Like if it's a very busy day where I have to do a lot of chores or a lot of errands, then of course I don't get as much reading done. And when I'm working, like actually going to work, also that affects my amount of reading. But as some of you guys may know, I am quarantining because I tested positive for COVID, so I've been home. This is like my 3rd week, so I'm still home, I'm still working from home, and that has actually given me plenty of time to read, which I'm really happy about it, because this year I really slacked. Like, I wanted to read, I think my Goodreads goal was 100 books, just because I read 50 last year. So I was like, oh, I could read 50 more. But 2020 happened. I think a lot of us at the beginning of the year, at least for me, I'm talking for myself, I was really like in this depressed mood. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I was so, like, my anxiety was just over the roof, and I didn't have energy or motivation to do anything else. I think after the summer, maybe September, I started to at least read four books a month, which for me that was like a lot. I was like, wow, I read 4 books this month, because the beginning of the year, if I read a book a month, that was a lot. So yeah, I decided to do this challenge. This is my book 9th that I'm starting today. Yeah, let's get started. All right, you guys, so we're in my kitchen. I'm making some of my remedy tea with the ginger, the lemon, the cinnamon sticks, and the onion. I actually posted the recipe on my Instagram stories. I don't know if I save it in my highlights, but it's a tea to help with your immune system. I also mentioned it in my live update video, and I got in a few questions of like, oh, how you make the tea, you know, and you guys were curious about it. So I went on Instagram and I uploaded a series of stories explaining how I make it. You don't have to make a brand new tea every day. You could actually preheat it and use it for like at least 3 days, I would say. So yeah, I am waiting for that to boil a little bit. Before I, start reading, I like to prepare my space with like some snacks, some drinks, because sometimes when I'm reading, I forget to eat. Like seriously, I just like, start reading and I forget what time is it. And time passed by, and sometimes I go on without eating for a few hours. So I make sure that before I sit down to start reading, that at least I take a snack and a drink with me. Like I said, because I am feeling sick. Well, I actually been feeling a little better, just a little congested. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am a little congested. I'm still making the tea. And for snack, I actually had a pretty heavy breakfast, so I'm not really that hungry. So I'm just gonna take the tea for now. But if not, I have like this, let me see if I have any more. These soda crackers, from Aviva. Yeah, so I usually just, take a cracker or some cereal, or there's some apples here. I actually have to like start eating these apples first. I think they're going rotten. Yeah, like this one looks a little rotten already. I think I'm gonna have to throw it out. So the tea, it's still boiling. I'm gonna take it like this and then use this filter to put it in my mug. There, and then I put it back, turn this off. And like I said, I just have to add a little bit later. I want more tea, I just add more water and boil it again. But this is ready. I actually don't have any honey. You can drink it like that, but for me it needs to be a little sweet in order for me to drink it. So I'm going to add a little sugar. Like I said, I usually add honey, but because I run out of honey, I'm gonna add maybe 2 teaspoons of sugar. Like that. All right, you guys, so this is my little reading setup that I have going on to start reading. Of course, my tea, which I actually put in this coffee mug that says, let me drink my coffee and just read. Of course, I'm not drinking coffee, but I love this mug. It was a present from one of you, actually, a dear follower in Instagram gave me this mug, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. I have, some snacks just in case I get hungry. These soda crackers, of course, my glasses, and this little candle right here, to get the vibe going. I love this smell. It's white pumpkin with coconut wax blend. I actually got it at Target when it was like fall decorations that they had, and I still have it. It smells delicious. So yeah, this is my little reading situation. So let's get reading. All right, you guys, let's begin reading. Of course, drinking my tea first, which is a little hot but really good. The first thing I do when I begin reading is taking out the cover. I don't know, it's just so much easier to read a hardback without the cover. I don't know if I'm the only one or if a few of you do it, but yeah, I sure do it. It's just so much easier. Something weird, like a weird habit that I have while reading, is that I have to read with a pen or a pencil to follow the lines in the book. Some people think that I'm dyslexic when they see me reading like that, because they think that I'm gonna mix the words, but it's nothing like that. I'm not dyslexic. It's just, I guess I grew up, like I got used to reading like that, and now every every time I read I just have to do it this way. But I don't know, it's just fun to think like when people look at me reading, they think that I have a problem because I have to use a pen or a pencil to follow the lines. But yeah, I just thought maybe you guys should know that so you don't find it weird if you see me reading like this. But yeah. Nino, stop it. Hmm. I can't pronounce the name of this city where they're going, so I don't know if I should stop to explain you guys how far I've gotten. So I'm on page 9. I'm a slow reader. And the mom, Vivian, and her daughter, wait, what's her daughter's name? I forgot her daughter's name already. Give me 1 second. Maddie. Okay, so Maddie, I guess, is like a fashion designer, or like a fashion person. I'm still not clear on like what she does for a living, but she's going to be assisting the Duchess in England. And she's really thrilled. She invited her mom, Vivian, to go with her. And it's a great opportunity. They're on the plane right now. And actually no, they're not in the plane, they're already like on their way to the city. They had to make a stop before going to like, I guess, London, but they're going to this city. I'm gonna put the name here because I'm trying to see how you pronounce the city name. Sandringham. I don't know, but like I think she should have come up with an easier city name to pronounce. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it down here, the name of the city that they're going in England. I can pronounce it for sure, I can. But yeah, they're almost there at the city where they're gonna meet the Duchess. Yeah, that's so far what we got. Buttered rum? That sounds good. Wow, they're really welcoming. I really want to know like what the daughter does for a living. I always do this when I'm reading. As you guys know, English is my second language, so there's some things that it's hard for me to understand. Like, wait, like, did I miss that? I'm a little slower in that sense compared to someone whose English is their first language. Like, sometimes I have to go back to make sure that what I read was, what I understood that I read, it's the correct thing, So I'm trying to find out exactly what are they doing in England. I know that the Vivian's daughter Maddie, her friend Amelia was supposed to go and help the Duchess of England, I guess assisting her for all the Christmas festivities. And I just want to know, is she like, what is she, like, what do you call her profession? How did she get to assist the Duchess of England? I don't know. I think maybe I'm looking too much into this book, but I always do this just to make sure that I don't miss anything of like any important detail in the plot. But yeah. So I do think that Maddie is I would say a stylist, a fashion stylist. Maybe she styles celebrities and, you know, important people, because she left a note. So the mom is they're already at the palace, or well, it's a cottage actually, it's not a palace. They're in a cottage in the city that I can't pronounce. You know, Vivian is waking up and she still can't believe that she's in England. She's like taking it all in. And Maddie just left her a note saying that she's gonna be busy making clothes decisions and doing fittings for the Duchess. So I guess that's what she is. I guess we can say that she's a stylist, for like a personal stylist for people. Okay, so by page 15, Vivian have already spotted Malcolm, the love interest. So all right, so let's stop right here. Let's take a little break. So let's catch up on what I've read so far. So I'm on page 106, well 107, chapter 6. I read the first 100 pages of the book, and it's gotten better. I mean, the chemistry between Vivian and Malcolm, like, I can physically feel it. I think they have a beautiful connection, and I love that they're taking it slow, like getting to know each other. He's showing her the state, and he took her to the stables and she rode a horse, and she's doing all these great things that she's never done before. So I feel really happy for her that, you know, she's like going out of her way and really enjoying her time in England. And I gotta say, I really like Malcolm. I feel like he's such a gentleman, and you know, we don't see enough of her daughter Maddie. I guess the story is going to be mostly focused on them too. But yeah, oh, and the cook, I think her name is Julia Pepper, clever Pepper. But yeah, and her delicious food. And I also love the little hints that Jasmine throws in there, not too, a little subtle, but like, you know, if you catch it, about like not seeing enough Black or African American people in the royalty families. Like, you don't see a lot of, you know, people of color, especially African American or Black people. So she does hint that in some cases, and you know, how Malcolm is really proud to work, you know, alongside the Queen. You know, it's such a huge and like important position for him to be a Black man doing it. Jasmine does highlight that, so I really love that. But it got really late. I was focused on reading so much that I forgot to look at the time, and it's actually pretty late. It already got dark outside. It's crazy how at 4 p.m. it's already like this. It looks like it's like 9 o'clock, you guys. It's already dark out. So yeah, I didn't even realize the time. It's already past 4 p.m. and I get a little hungry. I said that I wasn't going to eat this soda crackers, but I actually started munching on it while reading. I read so far 100 pages, and like I said, I'm really liking the story, but I do have to cook something. I haven't cooked today. I haven't eaten lunch, and yeah, I'm about to make something to eat. finally eating. This is my moro with beef, like beef in chunk. And I moved from YouTube to Netflix and I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. If you guys know me, I've watched Grey's Anatomy in the past and I was up to the season that was on TV. But then after Derek died, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Grey's Anatomy, but yeah, after Derek died, I stopped watching. The show just became like, after he died. So I haven't watched it since I think maybe 2017. But after I started quarantining, I decided, you know what, I have the time now, let me resume Grey's Anatomy. But I resumed it since season 1. I started watching it from the beginning, since season 1. And it's been 3 weeks since I'm in quarantine. And I'm already on season, I believe this is season 7. Yeah, I'm on season 7, episode 18. It's the musical episode where Cali and Arizona have like an accident. And yeah. That another Grey's Anatomy episode that just left me wrecked, and boiling my eyes out. Why do I do this to myself? But I am about to take a shower and kind of start winding down a little bit. I am going to pick up the Royal Holiday again, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it. But thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope you liked it. It was my first reading vlog. I don't know, you tell me how I did it, and if you liked it, I'll be making more, okay? And if you want to see my final thoughts, my final review on the Royal Holiday, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I usually post my reviews there. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and until next time.